Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I failed. I failed the task, dude.
You couldn't stay up all night?
I had it all planned out, and I failed. I failed
But
late.
how?
I failed late, pretty late in the game.
That's not good.
No, that's not. Well, I mean, it's better than failing early. I didn't grab 8 hours of sleep.
But you could have.
What do you mean? No, I didn't want to get any, right?
Oh, okay.
I didn't want
I'm
to get
so
any
confused why.
because I gotta go to bed at like noon today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I see.
So it's like if
You're
I'm
trying to make yourself tired.
right, or not even tired, but if I'm worried, like if I get some sleep last night, I gotta be in bed 4 hours. So it's like, will I be able to go to bed? And will I just fall asleep for like an hour and be ready to go? I'm like, no, no, no.
Mm.
So that was the plan. I had it all planned out. It was magical.
Yeah.
I fell asleep
Where did
drinking.
it?
I fell asleep drinking coffee at freaking 4. So
You started drinking coffee?
yeah,
Didn't do it?
I drink. I was drinking a cup of coffee. I made coffee at like 3:30. I'm like, this will be
Mm.
good because my kid usually wakes up before 7. So I'm like, if I can make it till 7, I'll be good to go. And then I was sitting there drinking coffee. I was playing. I played The Last of Us 2 for a while because I'm a PlayStation guy now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm playing all these awesome PlayStation games. So I'm playing The Last of Us 2 because The Last of Us 1 was great, which I don't know if you were aware, but it was great. So I'm playing The Last of Us 2. I'm like, this is cool. But then once you start to get a little tired, playing a game is like taxing because it's like, even though it's fun, it's almost like a chore. And you're like, I'm enjoying this, but like I gotta do work. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why can't I just sit back and relax? So I just put some movie on and I was like, I'll make some coffee and then this will be nice. And then I and then I woke up and my alarms were going off. And I'm like, oh shit. Fuck. So I accidentally got a few hours of sleep, unfortunately.
Mm.
I fucked up.
Yeah, dude. I guess you're not like those old ladies that can't have any caffeine or they'll be up all night.
No, no, no. That's a good point. I wonder if you're probably the same way. It's weird because caffeine's a positive for me. There's no downside to having it. Like I like
Yeah,
it in
no,
the
that
morning. I feel like it helps me get up, but like I could just drink a fucking pot of coffee before I go to bed.
I'm the exact same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
never
then
has affected me.
no, me neither. Well, I think it helps me wake up, but it doesn't
Yeah, I just
keep
like
me up.
it helps me wake up because more of it's like something warm, honestly.
Oh, okay. Uh I disagree because I'll drink an energy drink and I feel like that would get me going. But maybe
Maybe
it's a
it's
fucking
placebo.
dude, you took the words out of my mouth. I was trying to sound
Mm.
smart. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I doubt it because sometimes I'll drink too much and then I'll be like, am I going to have a heart attack?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that way before?
Yeah, I was trying to actually one day at work, I was like, I'm just gonna try to drink two like bang energies and see what happens.
Oh, that's not that bad. Did they get you going? I mean, I guess I'm used to it. Did they get you
No, it just
going?
made me feel weird, honestly. It wasn't like a good feeling.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, sometimes I'll have like two bangs and like two like thermoses full of coffee. Like if I'm at nights like tonight where let's say I'm at work early. Well, tonight I gotta be at like 10, but let's say I'm at work at like 1. So I'll have like a bang energy drink, like one while I'm at work, and then I'll have another one, and then I'll have like a couple cups of coffee. But I pee like crazy, so I try not to do that because then it sucks. But then I'll just feel weird. Like I'm not like I might have a heart attack.
Yeah, like I've that one time I drank like a bunch of coffee at work because it was free to see like that time when I did that, like I was fucking wired for like half hour, I had like a weird high. That didn't happen with the bangs. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, maybe it's different. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like shortness of breath. Like if I drink too much caffeine, I feel like shortness of breath. I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like a little shaky. I'm like, oof, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, it didn't stop you last night.
Yeah, well, I barely got a cup, just one cup down, and then I was gone. And then I want some so bad right now. Or I have an energy drink in there, but I'm like, is it smart? Will it just get me up and ready to go and be like, all right, you just tackled this short sleep night, or should I want to suffer? That's the thing, I want to suffer.
You got it.
Yeah. I was getting excited about I was getting excited about just dragging myself to bed and then being a night owl.
Mm.
What do you do? I was just like,
okay.
that's good. I guess by nature you can't sleep that much because, like, when the fight ended and stuff, gotta get up.
Yeah.
No option to sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Batman?
A new one?
Yeah,
No.
bro.
Is it terrible? I heard it's not good.
Who on earth did you hear that from?
That's what I heard. I heard critics didn't like Robert Pattinson.
You're trolling right now, aren't you?
No, I don't know.
It's
I
like the
haven't
complete
seen.
opposite. You clearly haven't done your due diligence.
Oh, you weren't on the critic review yet.
The critic reviews are outstanding. Every review is outstanding.
Okay.
I think you're on something.
Oh. Where is it? Is it only in the movie theaters right now?
Of course.
All
Just
right,
came out on Friday.
Wow, you won already.
Opening night, baby.
Nice.
It's the best movie I've seen in a long time.
Really?
Yes, that good.
Better than Spider-Man?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
And to counterpunch you, Robert Pattinson's the best Batman I've ever seen.
Better than Christian Bale?
Christian Bale can eat a bag full of dicks.
Okay.
It's crazy. He's so good. Everything was like, it was so good.
The songs.
It was probably the best superhero movie I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Because it's
better than Captain America, the Winter Soldier?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, way better. Way better, really. It's a different formula, man. It's a different formula.
It's dark.
It's so dark. It has the benefit to, we love everyone loves the universes, right? The fact that you have to see all these other movies and shit, right?
Yeah.
But when you're just this Batman is just a solo Batman. It's not in the DC universe. You don't need any prior knowledge to see it. It just, there's no like, oh, look, there's the guy from that one movie that one time, right? It's none of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just go in, anyone can just go in there and be like, I'm gonna go see a superhero movie, and then you leave and you're like, what the fuck did I just see? Because that wasn't like every other superhero movie, Because Marvel has this thing, and I like it. I mean, we're used to it now. Marvel has this thing where, like, almost always they can like turn and wink at the camera. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of playful. Has like
Dude,
a playful...
WandaVision. If you never saw any of the movies, you'd have no idea what the fuck was going on.
Oh yeah,
in that show. That was not friendly at all to anyone who, like, even a little bit. Like, you had to see everything.
Yeah, completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm even just talking about the tone. It's always has a sort of playful tone. Like, little jokes in the middle of like fight scenes and stuff, right? This movie is like, no, None of that shit.
Mm.
You're just like, God damn, this is heavy.
So it's kind of like the Batman version of when they did the Joker with what's his face, where it was like
I would
fucking just
say
dead ass
yes.
serious.
I would say yes. I
Mm.
would say yes, but it doesn't feel. Yeah, that's very close. That's the best way to put it. It feels like you see the movie Seven.
Yes.
It feels like Seven.
Wow.
Yeah, it's you. It's like a murder thriller, like mystery with like some heavy dark points, and like Batman's just in there too.
Hmm.
Robert Pattinson. Get out of
Yeah.
Hollywood, Christian Bale. You're gone.
Yeah.
You're gone, kid.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is I didn't like his haircut. That's the only thing I can say. The only thing
Okay.
I can say. I didn't like his haircut. Everything else was perfect. The voice was good. He didn't do the crazy over the top voice like Christian Bale. Christian Bale's voice is almost a mockery at this point, right?
Who was Albert?
Andy Serkis, Alfred,
Oh my God. Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was great.
Did you see the Alfred like show on
No,
HBO?
no, I never saw Gotham either.
Yeah. I was watching his show. His show is pretty good.
I didn't know he
It's
had
not
one.
like, huh?
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know he
on
had one.
HBO. It's like, dude, if you didn't know it, if you didn't know like Batman, you'd have no idea it was a superhero
Oh, really?
based in super. Yeah, it's like Albert in the 40s.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And you again, it like has zero. You would think he was just a guy. There's no like connection to he's in like a universe where there's superheroes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I dig it.
it's pretty good. It's got 2 seasons on HBO.
Interesting. All those could eat dicks now, dude. All of
Okay.
them. Did you? I don't think you're getting the point. It's the general consensus. That's what your opening comment is. What threw me off. You're like, I heard it wasn't that good. Who'd you hear this from?
Dude, the news.
I don't think you looked at the right news. You should
I
look
must have
again.
missed. Maybe I misread the. You know.
You should look again.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone is loving it on all parties. I think.
Mm.
Yeah, I was really excited for it. I had a feeling after we got, I think, 3 trailers, and then I was like, man, it sure looks awfully good. It looks awfully good. And then I started, as we're getting closer and closer to launch day, I was like, this might be. I remember I said it to my wife. I said it to a couple people. I said, I think we're going to get the best Batman we've ever seen.
You made that call
I made
before
the
going
call.
into the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made the call. I made the call before there was any reviews out. There's nothing like that. And I was watching the trailers. I was watching some interviews. I listened to what director Matt Reeves had to say about like what he wanted in the world and what he wanted to rely on, what he didn't want to rely on. I'm like, I think this guy's got like the perfect vision for like a fucking crime noir dark Batman with no like funny little jokes and no like nothing's that serious and there's no consequence. Like Marvel movies, there's no consequences really. Every now and then, someone died and you're like, oh wow, they actually died. Wow. Normally
Mm-hmm.
go in there for a rootin' tootin' time and everyone's gonna be fine. Not in the Batman, my friend. Not in the Batman. Everyone is vulnerable. Everyone is like, oh, what's this guy up to? Everyone's got secrets.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking detective movie, man. It's like Seven. It's basically like Seven. And then they took a lot of inspiration from the Zodiac killer, the actual killer. The Riddler in this is fucking crazy. My favorite villain in any Batman movie as well. He's great. You've seen Prisoners, right?
Yeah.
The kid that plays the guy who took the kids and he's like retarded or whatever.
Mhm.
That guy plays the Riddler.
Hmm.
And he's great. He's fucking weird, man. Get on this movie, dude.
All right, dude.
ASAFP. Do you have your phone
How
on
far
you?
away is the movie theater for you?
Not very far at all. 10 minutes down the road.
Did your son come in the movie or what?
No. For one, it's 3 hours long, and for two, it's very
Yeah.
R-rated.
So
Yeah, no, very R-rated. Very twisted, man. You have your phone on you?
yeah.
All right. Let's see.
What year is it?
Years.
Dude, what do you think of your boy's new movie,
Who?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, what movie is this? The ambulance thing?
Dude, it literally got advertised every
Yeah,
fucking 30
Is that a
seconds
movie
last
or
night.
is that a show?
Yeah, it's a movie.
No, I haven't seen it. Is it out yet?
Well, yeah, it hasn't come out yet. I said, what do you think of it?
I'll have to do my research. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't heard much about it.
Oh,
We'll
well,
see.
I don't know if it was just me or last month or last night, but dude, was that like the most ads I've ever heard them do? Like every break, they were reading something.
Oh, I didn't pay much attention. You probably
No, I
onto
did.
something.
I
For you to
couldn't
think
help
it's
but
different.
notice it. I
I
was
want
like,
you to,
what the fuck?
I didn't notice it. I want you to see what I just
I
sent
know
you.
that's all you care about right now. It's like, yeah,
I'm
read
just
it.
taken away because I'm like, because then I'm like, did he see something I didn't see? I don't
Dude,
know,
that's
man.
not even a good score.
It's not. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. The only thing you could say about the movie is that it was too long, I guess.
Dude, I guess, I swear to God, I saw an article that was like, fans think Pattinson's like,
They're
I
so
don't know.
wrong. If
Yeah,
that's true, if that's true, for one, I don't think that's true. Because all the early reviews were coming out on Wednesday, and I'm like, here we go. Like the spoiler-free reviews. I'm like, here we go. Let's see. Is it total trash or what? Because I had the feeling. And I watched, I don't know, fucking 5 or 6 of the YouTube reviews, and everyone was like, oh, OMFG, it's fucking incredible. Robert Pattinson, Barry's Christian Bale. I don't even like comparing Batmans, honestly. It's like comparing Jokers. I'm not a fan.
yeah.
I'm not a fan. I think they each bring their own thing. I liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I really liked his Bruce Wayne, particularly. Like when he was at like the party, he was at like the parties and he was wearing the suit and he was like being slick with his words. I'm like, Ben Affleck does that well, I think. Ben Affleck probably had my favorite bat suit. I like the suit and the short, tiny little bat ears, little tiny little stubby ones instead of the big pointy ones. He had the all gray suit with the big fat bat, which we've never really seen other than like cartoons. The bat was like all fucking wide. I thought that was cool. I did like how he had the little gadget to make his voice change instead of just changing it himself. I was not a hater of the Ben Affleck Batman, but I did recognize Christian Bale was probably the better actor. Not anymore.
Mm.
I basically just want you to die, fake your death, fake your own death. Can't come into work today and just go see the Batman.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Maybe.
hear. I'd love to hear your thoughts
On Batman or me doing that?
on the Batman.
Okay. Well, I'll try to see it
Well,
next weekend.
you definitely can't get Alexa to see it with you.
No.
It's long, buddy. It's
Yeah.
3 hours. I mean, Endgame was 3.5 hours, so I mean, it's not like you've never seen a 3 hour movie before. But it doesn't feel like 3 hours. I didn't think it felt like that. Just when things were starting to like wind down, you were like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, a new twist.
Yeah. If you feel it, man, it hit you hard. It hit you as hard as fucking Batman hits fucking criminals, bro.
Well,
It was fucking hit me hard. I was like, oh, oof. Like, oh, how's Gotham gonna come back from this?
yeah.
Sorry,
Jeez,
have you heard me ramble about Batman enough?
Yeah.
I just want to see it again. My wife loved it so much that she came home and slept. She said Batman had me like this. They're making fun of me because how excited I was about it. And she was like, "Yeah, it's just a movie." I'm like, "Just a movie."
Yeah.
This movie identifies.
It changed my life.
I identify with this movie. Like, whatever. Dude, and then when I was leaving, there was a car pulling out of the parking lot, fucking blaring the new Batman theme through the fucking speakers. And I was like, this guy gets it.
This guy gets it.
This guy gets it. Yeah, man. I was really impressed with Robert Pattinson, but in my defense,
So whenever I
expected,
came on here and said it wasn't too good, I just exploded a can.
yeah. The reason we're still talking about this is because of your opening statement. If you'd have been like, "Oh, I haven't heard much about it. What are people thinking? What did you think?" I'd be like, "Well, I think the people liked it. I know I really liked it."
No, it.
And you're like, that's out. That there's a new one. Oh yeah, I think I heard that one sucked. I'm like, dude, how dare you? This is so. I'll send you this last picture. Then I swear we can move on. The problem is I just liked it so much. I want to see it again. So I think you've seen this. It was on my story, but I'm sending it to you again. This is me. This is me. This is me. I was just feeling it. I was like, me and that's Kimberly. And that's me. The next day.
Nice.
It was just so good. It probably jumped in top 10 favorite movies of all time for me.
Wow.
Yeah. Top 5, perhaps.
Wow.
It was wild, man. It was a trip. It came out of nowhere, right? Because we heard about it forever ago, and we're like, all right, Batman's coming. And then most people were like, another Batman movie.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it was you. Clearly, I got
Yeah.
the vibe early. I got the vibe early on. That was you. You're like, oh yeah.
Jeez, how many fucking Batmans can there
How many
be?
Batmans is this one? Like, come on. What are we
I
doing?
literally saw the trailer and was like, dude, who is like, you know what? Let's put more money into Batman.
They definitely they did it right, man.
The 7th time's a charm.
I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone loves the Dark Knight trilogy, right? But this is where I get a little too obsessive, right? Because I got when I got home and then even last night I'm trying to stay up and like I contemplated putting on like a Dark Knight movie because I'm all Batmaned out and I'm all like in my head I'm like it's not the same. I feel like I'd be cheating on the new Batman. Like I got no time for any other Batmans. I mean, listen, maybe you'll see it and you fucking hate it. I don't know. What was that one movie I begged you to see and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Dude, the fucking Trick or Treat.
Oh yeah, Trick or Treat. Maybe it'll be like Trick or Treat, and then you'll be like, dude, I did not dig Batman, and Robert Pattinson sucked. Like, what? No, it's crazy. Robert Pattinson went through this thing where everything he did, he was attached to this fucking Twilight shit, right? And I thought Twilight was fucking dumb too. So like, I kind of get it, but like that was so long ago. We're moving on. We're moving on as a people.
That was so long ago now, dude.
It was so long ago, and
It was a decade ago, like a more than.
Yeah, and then he's been in other shit. He's really good. Did you see that fucking movie on Netflix? I forget what it's
Harry
called.
Potter. Yeah.
Harry Potter's not on Netflix, but yeah, he was in Harry Potter. Well, he was in Harry Potter before he was in
Yeah, I know.
But yes. Goddamn, what's that? The good
on Netflix.
The good one or good something. Good times. There, he's in a meme where he's blonde. He has that goatee, and then the guy's like, "You think you're better than me?" He's like, "I am better than you." It's like a meme template.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I guess you ran a meme page, you'd be more familiar with the meme templates. But he has like this fucking retarded older brother, and then he's like taking care of him. He's like super mentally ill, and then they're like bums, and they gotta rob. He drags his brother in like a bank robbery to help him out, and shit goes sideways. But he was so good in it. And I was like, God damn, this guy's legit. And then I was a big fan of the White House, the White House, the Lighthouse, which you probably haven't seen. I wouldn't recommend it for you because it's definitely one of the fucking super weird ones.
Mm.
Also directed by Matt Reeves, the guy who directed the new Batman movie. At least I think it was directed by Matt Reeves. I guess I could be wrong. And he was excellent. He was excellent in it. It was fucking twisted and crazy and great. And I'm like, man, because when it
He
first
should be Batman.
he should. No, I guess I never really put the two together. But when it first got announced, the internet roasted him. They were like, really? We got this fucking Twilight dork playing Batman? Like, now we know this movie's going to fucking blow. That was you, I bet. You were that guy. You're wrong.
Yeah. All right. I'll have to check it out.
Opening monologue is fucking gnarly. It's fucking good. And then when he fucking smashes that dude, it's in the trailer. And they're like, who are you? And he like beats the goddamn shit out of this dude. He's like, I'm vengeance. I was like, ooh, this guy's gonna be intense. Did I mention I saw Batman this weekend and I liked it? Okay.
No, dude.
Get your ass to the movie theater, go see it.
Okay. I want to go to the movies. I haven't gone forever.
This is the theatrical experience. It's so good of a theatrical experience. My wife, every 5 minutes, was going, it's so loud. I'm like, it's the fucking movies. Look at her over there.
She forget what it is?
She said, this one feels extra loud. I'm like, well, this is an extra good cinematic experience, if you ask me. There's explosions.
You want to go tell the manager?
Yeah.
I think the theater's turned up too high.
Yeah. Camera, was the theater turned up too high? Well, now she's saying no. Now she's backpedaling. She was not. She was like, it's so loud. And then it's funny because there was a thing. There's a moment in the middle of the movie where she went to like whisper something, and she like basically screamed it because like it was low at one point in time. She was like, "Hey, he's up!" Oh, hey, slow down. Thought this was loud. You shouldn't be able to talk over it. All right, let's get into these fights, Alex.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, this is a Batman podcast now.
Yeah.
Come in every week and I'll break down scenes from the Batman. How much I like them.
Did you watch any prelims?
I don't think so. Well, maybe I did. Hang on. I got the card pulled up somewhere.
I didn't really. There was nobody on here. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Next weekend, I'm more excited for some of the prelims, but we'll talk about that later. Let me see. I don't know if I did watch any. Well, I mean, I definitely did, but how much did I pay attention? No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't at all, actually, because I heard Dylan Turner look good. I didn't see it. Second round knockout. Marina Rodriguez won a split decision. I know she's good. I know that Jančik's good too. No, I didn't see any of these, man. I didn't watch any of these. Maria Agupa lost again. If you remember her, she came in the UFC. Like, I think she was undefeated. She had like all that hype in the world. You might remember this because we bet on one of her fights when she looked unstoppable, and like some random chick beat the shit out of her. Mm-hmm. You're like, never women's MMA again.
Yeah.
Which is an ongoing theme, naturally. But
yes.
But yeah, because there's too many times there's these chicks that look so good, and then they're like, what? And then like the biggest underdog on the card. Yeah, the biggest underdog on the card will just make easy work of her, and then she'll lose 3 fights in a row. And you're like, what happened? What was going on? So she lost again as she was a favorite, got submitted. But I guess we can just start with Spivak and Greg Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
What were you?
Yeah, dude. So like, is Greg Hardy like done? Like, how many losses is this now? When was the last time he fucking won?
That's gotta be it, man.
Well, I think it's definitely it. They're not going to get rid of him. It's definitely it for main cards. Unless he's like just done.
Yeah, I mean, his name value is the only thing that was enticing, really. Has he ever fought and blown anyone away? Like, ooh, we gotta get this guy around more. No.
Yeah, not really.
No. Are you pulling up his Wikipedia? Because I'm curious. Yes, yeah. Scroll through all the like he beat his wife
So
up.
he's lost 3 times in a row right now.
All stoppages.
Yeah, he's been knocked out 3 times in a row.
Not a good.
I mean, Tai Tuivasa. Yeah, but he
Tattoo
beat
hurt.
Jorgen De Castro, which was like the most boring fight ever.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jorgen De Castro. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the UFC should be done with him because I mean, I think they probably pay him pretty fucking good off the name value alone.
Mm-hmm.
And like, why keep him around? I think people were done with him. He was like an experiment. I think.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Dude,
bring
it's
this
just weird.
super athletic dude in here, and like let's just let him be an athlete. And I was like, that worked when he was fighting tomato cans. It worked.
Yeah.
And then now it's not. I mean, he had fucking so much. Dude, it looked like these two guys were in 2 different weight classes.
I know, it's crazy. He had 40 pounds on him.
Yeah, it was nuts. Who he said?
I didn't think he was going to be able to take him down when he went for it. I was like, dude, he looks so much bigger than him.
Know. That just shows. I mean, that kind of just shows, right? That
Greg
Hardy is not a talented man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fucking. I think Bisping said he comes in fight week at like 290 and cuts down to 265. What the fuck? And he looked just huge. And Spivak wasn't like small, 240. It was like a pretty common size for heavyweights to weigh in at. And they look like fucking 2 different people. I guess they were 2 different people, but they look like they shouldn't be in the same weight class. It was crazy. And he fucking took him down a well and beat him up. And Greg Hardy's like, what? What? What's going on around here?
Yeah, I was surprised that happened. But yeah, it's like, all right, dude, I think you're done.
Get him. What's the shape of Italy?
A boot.
Yeah.
Boot and kick me out of the party.
Yeah. As a throwback Xbox joke.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you got rid of your PlayStation. They had the best games.
Had a PS4, dude.
That's what I
need to go into the new millennia.
I stayed in the same millennia. I got a PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
They got the best games, man. I haven't played a single game.
Dude, where were you when I had your play? This was not the talk whenever I had a PlayStation.
I guess I was out of the loop because why would I be focusing on all these PlayStation games? I would say a game like PlayStation only, bore, and then move on.
Yeah.
I'll waste my time with it. But now I'm like, God, these are the best fucking games, dude. The best games.
Dude, I don't have time to play games anymore. It sucks.
I know it sucks. It's hard. You play like an hour here, an hour there. And then it's almost like not as fun that way.
Yeah. I bought Red Dead Redemption because it was on sale.
You never played it?
A little bit. No.
Really?
Red Dead Redemption 2, not the first one.
Right. This is the first time you played it?
Yeah.
Wow, it's a remarkable game.
I know. That's why I bought it when I saw it was on sale. I was like, dude, everyone said this was legit.
Yeah. Very good. One of the best games ever, really. It's great.
I'm enjoying it when I have time to do it.
Yeah, you gotta put some hours into those things. That's the problem. Like the best types of games, and you and I have a very similar preference in games. Single player, story driven, games. And when it's those games, just by nature, fucking take forever.
Take time.
Yeah, you gotta put some time into them.
Those are the games you want to take time too, dude. You know how pissed I'd be if the fucking story of Assassin's Creed I could finish in 2 hours.
Yeah, that would
like
suck.
Fucking Call of Duty, dude.
That would suck. And that's where I like and I like that's why I liked having like UFC 4 around, because if I had 30 minutes to kill, I could fucking pop in UFC or Call of Duty, same thing, games like that where you can just get a couple matches in online and then you're fucking gone. Then you go see the Batman. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
But you're not just gonna pop in Assassin's Creed or Red Dead. You're like, I got 20 minutes to kill.
Yeah.
You gotta put some time into that. The Last of Us is like the best, man. It's like the best, the most movie-like experience I've had in a video game. I'm in it for the story. I'm not in it for the gameplay anymore. I'm in it for the fucking story. I feel like I just played through a movie. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm really liking the second one so far too. Anyways, I don't know how it happened. I think the Greg Hardy experiment is over, my friend. I think we should get him out.
Hmm.
Get him
Yeah,
out of
nobody
here.
likes him.
No one likes him. And
Everyone
he
hates
was a
him.
draw because it was like so unknown at first.
Yeah.
Now I don't even think he's a draw anymore.
Hmm.
Get him out of there. All right. Kevin
Kevin
Holland
Holland.
and Alex Cowboy Oliveira. What are your thoughts?
He did not look good the first round. I was like, what the fuck? And then
Yeah. He was way
turned you
off.
on
Yeah, he was way
round
off in the
two.
first round. It was
Yeah.
crazy. I thought Oliveira landed some really good shots too. He seemed like he was trying to get him out of there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder about the Kevin Holland experiment after the first round of that fight last night. I'm like, damn, is he not what we thought he might be? Once he
I
gets
think
going.
welterweight's gonna be good for him.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
agree. You beat me to it for sure. Yeah, man. It just he didn't seem very big. He seemed like he just wasn't cutting weight.
Yeah.
Which is cool, I guess. That's the thing. But because he's so skinny and long and skinny, but like he didn't look like Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya
Yeah.
looks so long and so skinny, like he belongs there. He just looked like he was out just in the wrong weight class, I guess.
Hmm.
I agree with you, man. I think 170 is looking good. It's going to look good for him. So we got that second round knockout, right? That what it was?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like right away in the second round, 38 seconds.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking around, and which
Hmm.
was crazy because he looked discouraged in the stool on the stool. He didn't look like motivated. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, he's already fucking beat. So I was thinking, and then
Yeah.
uh Bryce Mitchell versus Edson Barboza, bro. What a
Look
fight!
nasty.
Thug nasty. This kid
Dude,
is something.
you know he raps?
I've heard his raps. Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
yeah. I think he's pretty good, right?
They're not terrible.
They're not terrible.
I
Damn,
wouldn't say
I
they're gonna
was.
be on like, dropping hits,
You
but
don't
it's
think
not
so?
like the worst thing I've ever heard.
He's probably dropping hits on the fucking farm, dude, or at
Yeah.
the local 4-H. Is that what's called
Shit.
4-H?
Yeah.
Oh, they love that shit. Dude, I was foolish. I was a little foolish. I was a little unfair. I mean, I wasn't unfair. I picked up the fucking win, but I was watching like the embeddeds and a few of the other things with him in it, and I'm like, dude, I think his lifestyle might get in the way of this shit. Because I'm like, is he even training? Because he's just like running this fucking farm.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's funny because like you get those guys that are good at what they do and they don't even fit the part. Like,
Hmm.
there's guys that they only wear fucking Nike sandals and their fucking sweatpants and they're always in the gym and they just look like an athlete who's always in the gym grinding after it. And this guy looks like a fucking hillbilly. And he walks around in fucking nasty, smelly boots, probably because he probably doesn't wear any socks underneath them. And he's fucking just out there feeding his cows and shit. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna feed the cows, and then this chicken's gonna peck at me." And then like get to the gym, bro. What are you
And then I'm gonna
doing?
twist for you.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? And every time I watch him do that kind of shit, I'm like, does he even train anymore? Like, is he? Obviously, he is. And I guess
Yeah.
obviously you can't train all day, and I guess what you do with your off time is what's important. But or I guess anyone can do anything with their off time, and apparently he does that. But
Yeah.
just seemed like I'm like, man, is this all he's doing? Like, is he just like skipping the gym and shit?
Is he ranked?
He will be now.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
like
he's gotta be.
I don't think it was, but he should be. He's good, man. He fucking dominated Edson Barboza as much as Khabib did.
Yeah, I was like really impressed actually.
I wasn't. I really expected it, but I mean, it was such a big step up in competition as far as like name value and resume. I'm like, because he's taking everyone down so easy. I'm like, well,
He got like
maybe.
multiple 10-8s. Well, one judge gave him two 10-8s.
Yeah, man, he dominated him.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, maybe he can just take down these super low down the rank guys, and then once he gets a big name guy, I mean, Edson Barboza is a fucking serious contender, always has been, and he fucking, I mean, he made easy work of him, right? Is that
Hmm.
fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good, man. I'd like to see him with a rank on his name fighting someone in the top 15 for sure.
Yeah. And what a character. Just a fun guy to hear.
Yeah, did you hear his interview where he wanted to donate
Yeah.
$45,000?
Hmm.
Did you hear the result in that?
What was it?
uh, Dana White in the UFC said, that's awesome. He was 45. He had 45, 45, right? 45 guaranteed, extra 45 if you win,
Hmm.
thousand, of course. And Dana was like, you know what? That's pretty cool. And he can keep the money. He said, we'll take care of that, $45,000 to whatever charity he wants. So the UFC
Wow.
is going to pay it, and they're going to let him keep his money. Yeah, he's always doing that kind of shit. He's had, not to get super political on the fucking podcast thing, but he's had some fucking hot takes on this whole COVID thing. And
Oh, I
like,
know. I've seen him.
yeah, man, he had some hot takes. He's like, you got your children out here just trying to breathe fresh air. Can't let your children. Just is it so crazy out there? You can't let your children. I did pretty good, Bryce Mitchell, I think.
Yeah, dude.
And he had some hot takes, and then he had some. I mean, there's some celebrities that something about I don't remember what, and he went on Instagram and he was like, why don't you take a charity fight with me? He goes, I'll tie both my hands behind my back and beat the shit out of you. He's like, well, it all go to charity, but whatever. But
I like him.
I did too. And it was pretty cool because he was like, I'm going to show I'm not just good at hurting people. I can help people too. What a character. Also,
Yeah,
let's
I'm
take
rooting for him.
me too. Let's take a moment to realize. Let's take a moment to appreciate only dude to have custom shorts.
Yeah, no.
By Reebok and Venom now. So that's kind of cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm just looking at his Instagram, dude. He just looks like such like a like.
He looks like a hillbilly who never
exactly.
goes to the
It's
gym.
so fucking funny.
Yeah, I was worried. I'm like, is this guy train anymore?
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously he does, and yeah, I'm rooting for him too. I was actually early on. I said to the podcast, I was not a fan of his early on. I don't really know why.
I don't know why either.
Something about it I just wasn't digging. I'm like, I'm done with the redneck shit. I'm over it. I don't know.
But he
Maybe.
stayed true.
Yeah, he stayed true. I bounced.
Makes you respect him more.
I respect him a lot more because I think he's going to try to help people. So here's where I fucked up the parlay. I should have went off fucking favorites. Renato Moicano takes a fight in 5 days fucking notice, keeps it 5 rounds, which is even crazier.
That was stupid.
It was so dumb. Because you can say whatever you want, but I mean, the fight, he would have even fought different if he had 3 rounds. You gotta, you're almost doubling your fucking time in there. So yeah, it was crazy. I mean, such short notice, catch weight. I wish it would have been Islam. That's all I got to think of it because Islam was going to do it, and then according to Dana White, Islam's camp turned it down, but Islam's going to step in, and then that would obviously probably been much different. You just can't do it 5 days. That's so crazy. And just fought, and it was like 5 rounds. Sure, give him props for toughness.
Dude, he got murdered.
He got murdered, dude. He probably got fucking some time off his life.
Yeah, dude.
It was bad. I really like Mark Goddard's reffing though.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you would have done?
I don't know. Now I think it would. Now that I've seen that, I think that that's something I would have never thought to do. A ref is supposed to take fucking charge, and I've heard John McCarthy say it, and he's probably right. He's like, it just seems like an easy job until you fucking have to do it, and then you realize there's small little elements that most people are going to be like, I don't know what to do here. Like, I don't know how to handle this. Because, you walk in there, you see fucking 8 out of 10 fights that go the same way, and the ref don't do shit. You just fucking sit around watching. I think that's a perfect world. But do you stop it too early? Do you stop it too late? You're going to get strict criticism whenever. Let's say something, But, dude, the way he stepped in there, he was like, they had him mic'd up, and they were like, the corner's not going to stop it. I want to take a look at him when he stands up. I might just fucking call this. And I don't think anyone would have been really mad other than Moicano, I guess. And then the way he just, just firm. You know, you gotta be firm. I like when you fucking. That's why I like Mike Beltran so much, because Mike Beltran doesn't fuck around. He's like, hey, he's like, grab that fucking cage again, bitch. I'll take a point away from your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, but Mark Goddard fucking puts the finger in the face, and he's like, look, you got 30 seconds to turn this around. This is fucking over. You're done. And I'm like, God damn,
Wow.
He's fucking taking charge of this. He let the guy know. He's like, listen, man, I'm on the verge of fucking getting you out of there. I'll give you one more fucking chance. One more chance. If you start getting beat up, it's over. And Morcano fought back. He was like,
made an
right.
exciting 5th round.
Yes, he did. God, I was like, please knock him out. What a
No.
biggest comeback ever.
Craziest, yeah, for sure.
Well, maybe not ever. I think Anderson Silva triangling Chael Sonnen is still the craziest thing ever. That was wild. How wild was that? Chael Sonnen, the American gangster, beating up Anderson Silva.
I heard him
right
before I switched over to the fight of him saying, Greg Hardy by knockout. Fucking idiot.
Chael Sonnen's never wrong. Undefeated, undisputed.
Okay.
He has the best fan base. I love his fan base. Never lost
Chael
a round.
Sonnen?
Yeah, they're the fun. They're the funnest people. I follow his YouTube channel, and it's the best. Undefeated, undisputed, never lost a round. That's Chael Sonnen, dude. It's the craziest, dude. You can't find a Chael Sonnen video without his fans coming over, and they bring the same like energy / It's fucking hilarious. Like he fought Fedor in Bellator a few years back, and kind of got beat up in the first round. I think he got out of there, got knocked out in the second round. And they were like, and like the comments, like the Chael comments are the best. They were like, wow, this is one of Chael's best victories. Can't believe he's never even lost a round. It's so funny to me. It's so funny. They're not trolling. That's just like the thing.
Yeah, no.
Like the Chael Sonnen thing. Like it's like the theme song to his fucking show. It's crazy, man. He's never even lost a round before. And the comments in the videos are any Chael Sonnen fight where he gets beat up are the best. They're like, what a legendary performance for Chael. One of my favorite wins of Chael's. All right, let's move on. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Colby Covington and Jorge Gangrel Masvidal. I'll go ahead and say it first. Exactly how I thought the fight would play out, honestly. Exactly. You weren't here last week. I just did solo fucking. I was like, here's how I think it's gonna play out. I don't know if you heard it, but I was like, most likely a boring, quote unquote boring, right? I mean, he's gonna take him down. He's gonna hold him down. Basically, that's kind of what I thought. Decision. Were you surprised, or did you think anything was gonna be different?
No, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, some people aren't a fan of the Colby Covington fight style. That stuff doesn't bother me all that much. That's kind of what you expect. And when it's that one-sided, I think it's fun. And maybe, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's like watching him and Robbie Lawler, I thought was fun. Like, they took him down 1,000 times. He landed 1,000 strikes, and it just never stopped. To me, that's fun. Maybe I don't know. Did you think it was boring, or were you into it?
No, I thought it was a good fight. It still had it. The only round 5 was boring. Yeah. That was kind of a bummer, but besides that, it was good.
Dude, I thought he was gonna get knocked out. Did you?
Who? Jorge?
No, I thought Jorge, Colby. I think it was round 4 when he got dropped for a second. Yeah. And then he was backpedaling, looked a little wobbly. I think if Jorge didn't have the energy anymore, he was already tired. He didn't have the energy because what happens? You punch your last bit of gas into a finish, and you don't get it. Now you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know, now you're done. You gotta be careful, man. It's I can speak to it a little bit in grappling, and it's probably it's definitely less true in a grappling match, but it's definitely less true. So maybe me comparing it is silly, but I think you'll get the idea. If you feel like you're going to get something and you put all your energy into it, some sort of finish or submission or chasing a position, and then you end up not having it and you're back to like a neutral position or something, Now you're tired. That's also demoralizing, man. You're like, fuck, man. I just, I put everything into this because I'm like, man, I think I can finish him here. And then you're like, I'm going for it. And you're like, not only did I not get it, I wasted a lot of energy going for it. And then you're like, and then you doubt yourself. You're like, do I have that much energy to put towards anything else?
Yeah.
Or is that it? That was the best chance I'm going to get for a finish. And now I'm fucking a little winded. So again, maybe that's not the best example because fighting, especially, with striking stuff, when you can get knocked out, it's so much more intense. But imagine if Jorge really put on the fucking gas pedal and he didn't have much left and he goes to get Colby Covington out of there. And he doesn't. And now he's got another 7 minutes in there with Colby and he can't breathe. It's not good. What do they say? What's the legendary saying? Fatigue makes cowards of us all. Last thing you want to be is a fucking cage fight, I bet, and just fucking tired.
Yeah.
It's just
would not be ideal.
There comes a point.
Good fight.
It was a good fight, I agree. There comes a point where fatigue outweighs skill. I guess, and this is very true, and just in the grappling world. Like, do you know what Shark Tank is? Have you heard
the show, Shark Tank?
No, not the show. Where, for whatever reason, maybe you got competition, whatever, but they'll put like one guy in the center of their mat and everyone else is like on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And they wear you out, right? You get fresh bodies. Like, let's say people come in, they give you 1 minute and then they jump off of you and then some other guy comes in for 1 minute. You're getting a fresh body every 1 minute, but you're stuck in there. Dude, the fucking shittiest white belts will go in there and fucking, put work on you. Guys who could never advance positions on you, ever. But when you're that tired and they're that fresh, your skills are just almost out the window. Not completely, but you're useless, really. You're like, fuck, like, I can't believe he passed my guard. Like, I can never pass my guard. He mounted me. Oh, my guy's choking me. It's like, this guy's not even good. There comes a time where if you're that tired, your skill is just like, when you're fresh, here's skill, and then here's like fatigue, right? Skill's gonna, the more skilled guy's gonna win. Once you start getting tired, man, the skill is less and less.
Balance is shifting.
Yeah. So I thought it was a good fight. The beef is definitely not squashed. Definitely wasn't surprised at the fight. I thought Colby was going to take him down and do what he did. What's next for Colby? Dustin Poirier?
Yeah.
Would you be into it? I'd be into it.
Well, that's what he called out. Yeah.
But would you support it? Would you be like,
I would support it. It'd be a good fight.
I love how I call him Louisiana swamp trash.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, man. I gotta go.
I know you do. Thank you for listening to the Batman podcast.
Yeah.
You need to go see the Batman.
I will try to see it.
Robert
now with the glowing review.
Yeah, dude. It's not just me, man. I'm not fucking going. Am I the only one over here saying?
I think you photoshopped.
Yeah,
yeah.
Listen. I nerd out about this shit. Just listen to some spoiler-free reviews on YouTube on your way to work or something.
Okay.
See what you find.
All right.
All right, man.
I gotta go.
Have fun at work. See ya.
Yeah.
Love you.